Good morning, guys. Today is Saturday, October the 12th. This is going to be your, I want to say your weekend edition of Cards of the Day, but basically today is Saturday and tomorrow is Sunday, and it's also the full moon in Aries, guys. So I guess we can just call this the full moon in Aries reading, right? There's so much shit going on, guys. Holy crap. And the thing is, the energies that I'm going to talk about with you for a second before we go into the reading, there's outer planet transits, I want to say issues with the nodes, but no, there's just some node transits, Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, like a lot of the outer planets transiting with the personal planets, and oh boy, that's big energy. Okay, so a lot of these are going to last for a couple of days, some of them for a week, maybe even a couple of weeks. Ooh, yes. So let's see what the full moon in Aries is going to bring us. And the full moon in Aries, the energy extends out a week before and a week after, so you may already be apprised of what is going on. And hopefully you're not trying to fight anybody or, you know, war with somebody, because basically I titled the, my title for it is The Struggle is Real. And literally I got channeled a whole bunch of, I want to say a whole bunch of shit, but a whole bunch of themes that are current and related to the full moon in Aries. Okay, so the struggle is real in game because it is a full moon. Okay, so in case you're wondering what it's going to hit, back on April 4th of this year, we had the new moon in Aries. Okay, so I want you to take a look at what was going on back in the beginning of April, and also to this last Libra new moon that was on September 28th. Both are pertinent. There's something that's been under development for at least 6 months that's coming to a close, coming to an end, or completing, or it could have been like the beginning of the end that took like 6 months to finish or complete. Okay, so that being said, Aries. Aries is energy, fighting spirit. It is that mighty I am presence. It's a cardinal fire sign in which it's pioneering, assertive, trailblazing, bold, enthusiastic, okay, aggressive with leadership skills. Ooh, look at that. See? See? Coming to an end. Holy crap. And it's like first, the first, me first, my first choice, first selection. I'm not even going to go there because if I was to make the full moon in Aries video, which I'm probably going to make on Monday because I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to do it today. You'll see. It's probably going to be over an hour long just because it's so packed full of information and everything I was getting channeled. If I distant prizes, please. So let me get this set up and I will keep talking. And look at that. There was one reverse card. Somebody fucking with me. That's like I had a reverse card in here too. So it's almost like going against the grain. I just heard fool's energy. So it's beginning brand new, going against the grain, not being like everybody else, or doing the opposite of what everybody else does. I want to say Uranus in retrograde. Uranus in Taurus retrograde. Okay, and we actually have a couple transits that's pertinent to that right now. So let me get started with the numbers. Saturday we have, oh shit, excuse me, hold on. Okay, Saturday we have numbers of, oh my god, guys, I'm just going to tell you right now, surrender. Surrender to what is, and the fact that 1 is reversed, kind of tells me like there might be a situation where somebody's not surrendering, and we're already seeing people 5:05:05 5:05 minutes. There will be people who surrender and people who won't surrender, and we're already seeing the ones who won't surrender. Either the people are not learning their lesson, or they're physically not surrendering, like they're going to go on the mad, crazy car chase, or they're going to barricade themselves with guns or something to that effect. Me against you. I'm odd man out. And I'm still getting Uranus energy with that. Could be Aquarius. Strange but true. Okay, so numbers for Saturday include 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 number 12s, guys. Read them and weep. Now, by this time, you should recognize when you're supposed to surrender. Okay, so this is a big fucking surrender, motherfuckers. Okay, you've got to go through something new. You've got to change. If you don't change, you will suffer even more. Okay, so that kind of says that there's consequences coming for those who will not surrender. Okay, period. End of story. That's all there is to it. If you cannot come from a higher perspective, step back. If you cannot see the forest from the trees, you are in some big trouble. I don't know what to tell you. We also have 16 as the number for Saturday also. So that's serving the self. So serving what you deserve. So some of you guys could be feeling like, I don't deserve what is happening to me. I don't deserve to exist in the world. Or you could be feeling like somebody else doesn't deserve something, or doesn't exist, or doesn't have a right to exist. Now, we've got 555 also, in addition to the 3. I'm hearing make a fuss. And 5 is about a stand, where you stand, your bottom line, your boundaries. For some of you guys, this can be actual fencing or security. I'm hearing wanting to stay home. So for a lot of you guys, whatever is happening, you just have to accept that it is what it is. This is the reality of things. And now that you're consciously aware of it, you need to make that decision to follow through. In order to create something different, you must think differently and act differently, right? Okay, so here's where the change begins with Aries. Okay, make that change. Last year PTB was driving me fucking crazy. They kept ramming Michael Jackson's voice in my head. I kept hearing, make that change, man in the mirror. And that's basically what this whole last year has been about, okay? Changing for the better. Now, some people have trouble with change. And like I said, you know, that's when there's going to be consequences for your actions. Okay. Okay, let's see. Saturday, Venus opposing Uranus. So not being reliable, bipolar, shifting back and forth, cannot depend on, too much unconventionality. Okay, unpredictable. Moon conjuncting Chiron. Okay, a period of healing where you can move on. It's very draining emotionally. And then Mercury and Scorpio sextiling the south node and trining the north node. So basically it's making very, very nice. Sorry, I had to throw Borat in there. Mercury in harmony with both the south node and the north node at 12 degrees. Okay, there's something about movement, an accent on movement, physically moving. You can actually move, like moving from a house, or you can just be, you know, walking or driving, okay? Because the Mercury also can concern vehicles. And traffic accidents. When it messes with the nodes, Mercury and Scorpio, either a Scorpio can get into an accident, or this accident can be a deadly one. Travel plans, making travel plans, purchasing tickets, and issues with communications and agreements. Also, you know, the Libra new moon pertinent to that. Okay, some kind of important news that's personal, discussions and negotiations, because Mercury is talking, right? And the thing is, when Mercury tangles with the nodes, even if it is positive, it kind of acts like Mercury retrograde, okay? So you can expect miscommunication, so don't buy, don't sign, or really, really pay attention to the details and the fine lines if you're signing anything or announcing anything. Oh, and you also want to spell check and make sure that you're very clear if you're the one creating the document or signing the papers, okay? Think it through. Think before you act or speak, okay? Extra awareness and communication and traveling too, okay? You could even be walking on the sidewalk and get run over. I was getting, the messages I was getting with that was hit and run. But the thing is, you know, if you take it all in stride, you will find that you advance in life, okay? You may experience a reward, okay, if you reacted differently than you used to. If you've changed the way that you've acted or reacted and instead chose to respond instead of react, you may find yourself in a better place, okay, aided by outside encouragement, meaning that there's people behind you and the universe will also acknowledge you also. You could see signs here and there letting you know that you're doing the right thing and you're on the right path, okay? We also have a T-square on top of those, okay, with the moon in Aries, the nodes, and the node in Cancer, North Node in Cancer, excuse me, and the South Node conjunct Saturn in Capricorn. Okay, so basically when I look at this, you can make that change, make that change. This is life-changing, okay? This is life-changing. It's discipline. You are supposed to do this. It is time. It's time for you to grow the fuck up. Basically, sorry, I'm not trying to offend you, but you know, it's true. When you have the South Node and Saturn conjunct working with each other, it's like, I'm sick of being where I am. It's time to move forward, but I can't do that until I grow up and take responsibility for myself, for my actions, for my thoughts, and also not only in the present, but all past actions and thoughts. This is settling up with your demons. Okay, so you can choose to settle up with your demons or not, and you know, just deal with the consequences that will happen because you refuse to deal. No, you're not. It's like dealing with the devil, literally, but your own devil. I mean, it's you, your own personal demons. Okay, so what I was getting with that, let me see. Succumbing to your injuries, succumbing to the light at the end of the tunnel. Dark spots, blind spots in terms of possible accidents or just being careless and not paying attention. Okay, so let me take a look here. Take a little trip. I've not completely done the horoscope yet for next week, nor have I finished the full moon in Aries. Like I said, you know, maybe Monday, maybe I won't do it at all. Don't know. You guys will get the horoscope information in my readings. Wow, I've been moving this. See? I shit you not. Okay. Careful, don't be aggressive. Road rage, there could be a lot of road rage too. Duh, you just heard it. Okay, so Sunday is the full moon in Aries at 20 degrees, in which we are having to be open to change. having to find a new intimacy in something that's different, right? Being comfortable with something that was uncomfortable because you have not trained yourself. So this is the beginning of the training, or you had the idea to train yourself or unfuck yourself back in April. And this is kind of like where it's cemented in now. You've practiced something and it's now part of you. Okay, it was always you, but you were so beholden to another kind of behavior or thought. It took a lot to wrench that behavior and that thinking from you and change how you approach things. And now we're going to get to see it. Okay, so Sun in Libra on Sunday, excuse me, let me get to the numbers first. I apologize. So that day we have 2020, 2020. Okay, bam, new intimacy, new harmony, new balance, new partnership, new team. And then we have 13 and 13. So there's magic and transformations, and 17, which is legacy. It is expressing harmony. And then 14, 14, which is I do declare changes in the boundaries or changes in your confidence, the bottom line, and where you stand. Okay, so, oh boy, the struggle is real. I can't say any more. Okay, so on Sunday, the full moon in Aries, we have the Sun squaring Pluto, which is yet another, the struggle is real. It's crisis time. See, inclined towards being selfish, holding back something or holding on to secrets. Sometimes it's secrets that you don't even know you held on to. You just kind of repressed it and something might be coming out. But, you know, with Aries, it is your personality. It is your identity. So you may have been remembering things and looking back to when you were young. You could have had some memories come up, or you could have had some issues with memory and you'd be like, oh my God, I forgot this. And I'm seeing a lot of incidences of people forgetting things. Like even me, I pretty much live on my phone. I work on my phone, and like twice in one day last week, I forgot it. And I had problems remembering shit. 17, I just looked. Problems remembering shit for the last 2 weeks. So I'm like, what do I got? Alzheimer's? I mean, dementia? And obviously it doesn't come in like that. It's something that builds up over time. So it is the transits. I don't know which one that is affecting me, but I'm definitely having issues with memories and remembering. Okay, so also with the Mercury transits, like I was saying, that could be with your phone. You could be having issues with your phone or machinery or any kind of tech, not just anything, any kind of communications. Your phone, your tablet, your laptop, your computer. Yesterday, my dumbass thought that the screen went out, and what had happened was the cord had slowly wiggled out, and I thought my screen died. Okay, so you know, MacGyver me, I want to pick it up and look behind it and pick up a screwdriver and open that sucker up and see if I can't fix the damn thing, right? I'm a minor techie, you know, so I pull it over and the plug falls out, and I went, wait, what? And I'd already let my father know that the computer screen was dead, so I felt really stupid, but at the same time, I was like, oh my God, thank God it was something minor, not major. Okay, so Sun in Libra, hiding an aspect of who you are, possibly forgetting. Okay, and this can also be a transit where you sell your soul, okay, or where you sell out, where your mantra is the end justifies the means. Thanks, Machiavelli. It could be an irritation or a jealousy of why somebody else is getting rewarded or somebody else is moving ahead, like why them and not me. Okay, and I just heard you may, it might inspire you to lose confidence in yourself. Okay, difficulties around your self-image. Who are you? Okay, and you could feel threatened if somebody else is leveling up. Okay, not only, you know, why them and not me, but oh gosh, if they're getting better and better and they're getting this and they're having this and they're succeeding, they might leave me behind, you know. So it's an insecurity in the self also. So there's an emphasis on getting some justice. And it could also be the possible loss of something you depended on. Okay, with the Mercury transits, Mercury and Scorpio, it could be uh, you lost somebody or something definitely died. You know, look, coffin card right here. Okay, so also with the full moon in Aries, we have Mercury in Scorpio sextiling Saturn in Capricorn. Yes, that is 2 Mercury transits in a row. So hold strong, guys. Pay attention and stay conscious and wary of where you are and what is going on around you. Okay, so that is a lot of discipline, willpower, and concentration. It's kind of, you know, put the headphones on and leave me the fuck alone. I'm in my own world and I am rolling with it. Which is great. So tomorrow is going to be, well, not tomorrow, but with Mercury, it's a couple of days before and a couple of days after. I think it's approximately a week. So about for the next week or so, you're able to get things done. You're serious and you're practical. Okay, and then finally, the last transits that I have on here is the Sun in Libra, sextiling Jupiter in Sagittarius. Okay, very, very sunny, very optimistic, popular, beneficent. People want to give you things. People want to treat you. It attracts luck. And people just, it's like it's your lucky day, okay, with 2020. Okay, and I also heard the shadow side. Do you feel lucky, punk? Oh, God. All right. I hope that this Aries full moon is positive for you because it is not positive for everybody. All right, let's get to the reading. Distant horizons. This is the creation of a service, it feels like, or a joyful serving. You're getting served, but you're getting served something nice. Okay, I'm hearing. I really don't know what I'd do without you. Okay, the theme song from Big Love. God only knows what I'd be without you. Full moon in Aries. So yeah, that could be, you know, being brave and asking for exclusivity. Aries can be selfish, but it also can be independence and fire and passion. Okay, so this card is asking for a clarifier. So let's get all these cards out on the table. I probably should have done this while I was talking to you guys. I talk too fucking much. You know, I'm only talking a lot because I'm not doing the horoscope, so this is double the energy on this. 36 is creation. This is the Distant Horizons card. You look at it, it kind of reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, why? Because you're flying free. This is fortunate circumstances, opportunities on the horizon, unlimited opportunities. You're looking for a place to anchor. You've lifted your anchor. You're free. You've been freed from something, or you're freeing yourself from something. Purifying through the fire, Aries. Purifying yourself of ideas, of creations that no longer serve you. The 3 creations that no longer serve you. So that's basically referring to thoughts. Okay, because we create our reality with our thoughts. Okay, so we have the power to change what we think, and when you realize that, you have the power to change your reality. Okay, so first 2 cards, 6 of Swords and 2 of Swords. No, oh wow, opportunities, distant horizons, travel. Just a second, let me take a look at this. This is a 9 also too, so this is an ending. It's unconditional love, it's compassion and forgiveness, an opportunity to love, an opportunity to forgive. And the thing is, it's forgiving yourself. Remember what I said about creation of thoughts? These 2 are sword cards, okay? That is words. This is Libra season, so it's words and thoughts. I'm hearing a lot of people saying, use your words, okay? If you've got to talk yourself down, talk yourself down. 6 of Swords is your rite of passage. This is the road you travel, the lessons you learn. It's going with the flow and accepting the reality of the situation. And then, you know, the Two of Swords, it can be a decision to remain balanced, but it can also be a decision to move on from where you've been, where you might have been stuck. Let it be. And I'm also hearing letter B. So for somebody out there, the letter B is significant. Let her be. Let them be. Going with the flow. Karmic lessons. It can be travel overseas. Oh, God, I didn't even see that. Okay, look at that. 2 traveling overseas. So in case you guys didn't know it, I live here on the big island of Hawaii, and according to the federal government, we're deemed overseas. Yes, I know this because I did civil service, and we get COLA in Hawaii because we're considered overseas legally. Okay, so you could be coming to Hawaii, or you could be leaving Hawaii. I don't know. I mean, you could be taking a short trip. 10 of Pentacles. Wealth protection. Abundance. Nurturing support all around you. 10 is completion of a cycle. So it looks like there's something coming to an end. You may have finished up all your projects, okay, or you may have put them down and taken a rest. Want to get away. Okay, so that has been a theme too, wanting to run away because being overwhelmed with so much obligations, it was hard to stay grounded. And you didn't have any support. It was like you had so many things on your plate. You had projects here, here, kind of like I do. And no help. These are all things that you may have had to do by yourself, or you were stuck with them. Like maybe somebody gave you the dirty work, expected you to clean up their shit, literally. And could be figuratively too. Okay, and then we have high honor, praise, recognition, not being thanked, not being appreciated, being so stressed out for all that you do and all that you handle and not being appreciated. And this is no small task. High honor can signify something big. It's a 21-gun salute. It's a 21-gun salute. So it's kind of like, you know, patting yourself on the back for ditching everything and taking time out for self-care, you know, because the 6th house is Virgo. Even though this card is Mercury in Aquarius, this is going with the flow. The 6th house is Virgo, and the 2nd house is Taurus, which would be home. Okay, so a lot of you guys want to go home. You want to go home, or you might want to get the hell out of your home. Going home from work, possibly because you were sick or because you needed a self-care day. Leaving things unfinished. I want to say awarding yourself, rewarding yourself, treating yourself. Yeah, so some of you guys could have taken the day off. You could have had to take some days off because you were sick or injured. Possibly could have had some surgery, or you went in an accident. Could have had the flu or some kind of virus, cold. Okay, so on to the next card, community. Let's clarify community. Community is who are the people in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. Did you see that? That sucker did a flip in my hand and I caught it in this hand. Okay. In the neighborhood. Okay, so Queen of Swords. It is Libra season, so you could want to... Oh, somebody's pulling away from the crowd. Either they're standing out in the crowd, or they're standing away from the crowd. I'm not going with the moral majority. I have my own mind. Queen of Swords is Libra, and it's also the divorcee, okay? Strong, indestructible. This is, bitch, I don't play. I got my own house, I got my own car, I got my own money, and I got my own mind. Okay, so this is probably how people view you, as strong and independent, and you speak the truth, but also you also carry that diplomacy. A lot of you guys may shy away from dealing with others right now, or you don't really need anybody, but it's nice to be appreciated. It's like you're self-made. You want to do it yourself. Okay, even though you don't have help here. Oh, you don't have overall help. You handle these projects by yourself because you're independent. I want to say, you know, with the Aries energy, self-made, diplomacy. You handle a lot of people and you're quite popular. People come to you and your words just flow off your tongue easily. You're the wordsmith right now. Okay, and everybody, you're very charming, and you're, I want to say you're non-denominational. Okay, and I mean that in every sense of the word. You don't care what religion people are. You don't care where they came from. You don't care how much money they have. Okay, you stand on your own, and it doesn't matter to you. You love everyone. Okay, and at the same note, too, if you had the negative Libra transit, you could possibly not discriminate and hate everybody evenly, too. With Queen of Swords, I get a little bit of arrogance here. I'm getting the arrogance here. Okay, so this is like the shadow side, vindictive, jealousy. So it could be literally not just, I'm independent, I have my own shit. It's, bitch, I don't need you. Okay, so it could be a cocky attitude, but at the same time, very, very confident. I've been through some shit and I will cut you if you are a fool. Okay, so Princess of Cups, this is fresh, young love. Love through a child's eyes. Something that's fresh and pure and has not been jaded. So a lot of you guys might be realizing that a lot of your behaviors, a lot of this past karma is basically you're unfucking yourself, okay? From the moment that you were born, you gathered all this knowledge. You were given all this knowledge through experience, watching your parents interact, watching your family members, friends, neighbors, all interact, and you assumed things. And that's not the right word. You learn through experience, because assuming is something that you would have had to think about, right? And you're not thinking about it. It's learned behavior. Through observation and years, you've learned how to fuck yourself, and it's left us unable to tap into our own divinity, to listen to those messages, those hidden messages inside. Okay, so what's happening now is you're cutting out all that noise and you're trying to return to a place of purity so you can listen internally. Okay, with Princess of Cups, it's I love you. Okay, or it simply could be that you are getting a divorce, or you've gotten your divorce, or you've recently split up with somebody. Okay, and this could be your children telling you I love you, or this could be genuine appreciation, an offer of appreciation when you weren't appreciated previously or appreciated here. So the next card is Wealthy Man. Let's clarify Wealthy Man. Clarify Wealthy Man, please. Wealthy Man is the investor. Can be, you know, Mr. Moneybags. He's sexy, he's got money to burn, and really nothing to do. So he's looking for something to invest his money and his time in. 10 of Wands, a burden. So it could be a bill. Ooh, anxiety, ghosts. Plagued by ghosts. Somebody who's well-to-do is having issues with ghosts. Okay, baggage, anxiety, and fear. Somebody could be seeing ghosts, or Ten of Wands is oppression. It's a burden. It's holding something over your head. Five of Pentacles is worries, anxiety, and fear. Somebody's really scared here. Okay, are you afraid of the dark? Somebody might be scared of their own personal dark side, or they might be scared of somebody else's dark side. Data, facts, figures, money. Somebody might be worrying about their finances or their investments. They can be worried about their home. They can be worried about their business. They can be worried about their family. Okay, so this is the Sun squaring Pluto and Capricorn. Okay, why are they getting this and I'm not? What about me? Kind of deal. This is definitely a fears, greatest fears. Fears hanging over your head. So this person who is an investor, who invests time, money, ideas, attention, and thoughts to something, they're having a lot of thoughts. They're worried. They may have to confront themselves, or they're watching somebody else learn. I want to say watch and learn. Stubborn. Stubborn. Good management. I rule. I want the shiny one. The shiny one on the throne. The shiny one on the throne. Okay, so this looks like the divine male. The divine male in the relationship, either the twin flames or the soulmate relationship, is worried about somebody. The more you succeed, the more worried they become. Okay, because Hierophant can be habits, patterns, addictions, it's comfort, it's paradigms, it's teacher and student, government, religions, marriage and commitment, uncomfortable with the habit of somebody benefiting. Oh, look, and see, Queen of Discs. See, for me, even though this is Earth energy, I'm seeing Cancer. You see her? She's looking at the dragon. Okay, that would be the head, right? So that would be the North Node. Shattering the glass ceiling. Okay, so they may have expected somebody to fail, and they may have felt like it was a burden the whole time, like, oh, they're a failure, or they're not worth much. They may have devalued you for quite a bit, and now here's this change in the physical realm where the divine feminine is aligning with the destiny and moving forward on her path, and she's just beginning to benefit financially because of good management. Nurturing and protective, very protective. This person has become a teacher. For the divine feminine has become a teacher for the divine male. They recognize that this person does not waste energy. They don't waste money. They don't waste time. And you know, with the Libra energy, they ain't gonna waste any thoughts or any love either. Okay, they're not gonna enable anybody unless they deserve it. And the thing is, they may have wished that this person was well-to-do, because there seems to be a difference in the size of each person's pockets, where one already has and seems to be well manifested. Okay, they have money to play with, money to burn, or they act like they have money to burn or play with. And then you have Nine of Cups, which is an old wish coming true. Okay, so they may have wished that this person made more money, and now that they are, now they're in fierce grips. Okay, Coffin, beginnings and endings, a door closing and another one opening. So yeah, they're definitely worried that this person is climbing the ladder of success, and that they'll cut them, in a heartbeat. Let me clarify Coffin, please. Oh. Yeah, that way. Hold on. They may have snagged themselves a contract. Or this could be the divorce coming through. At any rate, King of Swords is decisive action. Okay, so they could want to link up. They could want to link up, marry me, or promise to. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like the unknown. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to run away for a second. Oh, I had to check on something. Yeah. So, like I said, there may be a contract proposed, or they may be asking for exclusivity. How can I get her? Okay, or they could be deciding that things need to be more fair. Now, hear me out. They could try to manipulate you. Okay, because we've got the Five of Pentacles. They may be like, oh, you made 20 bucks today? Oh, well, give me that 20 bucks. I need the 20 bucks. Okay, to which the answer is no. Mentor of Discs. As above, so below. A dark-skinned person, any gender, any age, that has something of a material nature to share, from physical fitness to sexuality, investment practices, material work, all the way to warfare. Okay, and it could be a teacher, it could be a student. So this is something that's manifesting on the physical realm. So this may literally be a contract. This may be a new justice. Or it could be, okay, I'm hearing promises. Promises, promises. Okay, make me a promise. Or we'll just call it off. If you don't want to be exclusive with me, then I need to let you go. And it's not a mystery. I mean, it's plain as day. Okay. One Archangel card. Okay, maybe two. Oh, I like when I get this card. How nice. Okay, so the first one is Hello from Heaven. Some of you guys may have recently had somebody who passed away from unknown causes. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings and gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. So this can be the end of being burdened by having little, and business could be picking up, contracts could be picking up, you could be having to make a lot of decisions, and your energy could be scattered all over. Looks like you're a busy person right now. One from this deck. Oh, well, one went flying. Lealia. Fun, amusement. It's a number 8, okay? Legacy. Playful. My intention is to allow myself to play, to be playful, and to let loose in pure joy. To play is to allow yourself to do something for the pure joy of it. To be playful means there is absolutely no room for seriousness. Everyone needs time in their life where they lay down their burdens and let loose into pure enjoyment. The joy that play provides will infuse everything else you do with a great boost of energy. Okay, and you know, what is energy? When we're speaking about this reading for the moon, it's the full moon in Aries. Okay, the energy to change our thoughts, change our feelings, change our reality. Guys, have a great full moon in Aries. Love you. Take care.